geometry nodes for those who aren't good at math. About rotating instances. I think that Blender's geometry nodes can be very unfriendly for people without a mathematical background. However, if we take a closer look at geometry nodes, we'll find that there are parts that can be accessible even without a mathematical basis, which makes it intriguing. In this video, we'll explore several methods for rotating instances, especially for those with weak mathematical foundations, to discover the possibilities of using geometry nodes. First, what we want to achieve is this. Create a curved line and instance other curved lines onto each curve point. Then, rotate each of these instances randomly within a 360-degree range based on the curved line. First, let's try the method I first discovered on YouTube, a rather complex one. Start by adding a curved line that points toward the z-axis. Then, add a join geometry node and connect it to the instance on point node. Add an instance socket and connect it to a curved line pointing in the x-axis direction. Since there are only two vertices for instances to be placed on, to achieve a clearer effect, add a resample curve node to increase the number of instances. Now it's time to rotate the instances. We will rotate them around the z-axis. The node setup I first came across looks like this. If you are good at math, you might find this node setup relatively straightforward. However, I couldn't quite understand why the align Euler to vector node is necessary here, when we can specify the axis. Using the normal node also seemed unnecessary. Of course, for precise alignment along the curve's curvature, this node setup might be needed, but I thought it would be better to understand and move on with a simpler approach. So I thought of another method. First method. The simplest way would be to input various random values between 0 and 360 degrees into the rotation value of the z-axis, like this. Next, we can use the rotation Euler node and a random value node. Set it to axis angle and configure it for the z-axis. Another method is to use the vector rotate node and random value node. Set the axis to the y-axis and change the x-center value for the same effect. There are, of course, many other methods as well. Geometry nodes can be used relatively easily with just a basic understanding of axis, even without a strong mathematical background. I hope this video can be of some help to those who are weak in math like me, but are finding some charm in geometry nodes. Thank you for watching.